I'm going to be sharing 2 recent posts on Reddit about Instagram marketing that I like. If you're a new listener of the podcast, I talk a lot about SEO on this show, but the show is really about low or no cost marketing strategies that can scale. SEO, of course, huge one of those strategies. Social media marketing, another one of those strategies. And if you're an SEO person, here's why you should care about video. Video crushes on Google. It does so well. A lot of the time, you'll see a video, if you can make a video in 5 minutes, it will rank the next day on normal Google search, and it will rank at the top above all the articles that took days or weeks or sometimes months to write, and a single video will rank above all of them the next day. That's made in 5 minutes. All you have to do, if you want to target a keyword with video, put that keyword, the thing that people search on Google, put that at the beginning of your video title, and then at the beginning of your video description, and then write a long description for SEO. It doesn't have to be that long. So 100 words or something. That'll be more than enough. It can be less. It can be 50 words. And that's it. That's really it. So video ranks really well. If you're putting up bottom of funnel SEO landing pages, so you're targeting purchase intent, demand generation keywords, and you're putting up these pages on your website, and let's say you're going at a pace like every 2 days, which is that's totally reasonable considering that these bottom of funnel SEO landing pages, they're short, like 400 to 500 words. So you're putting up one of these every 2 days. That's enough subject matter to make at least 2 videos. And so at the end of each day, you could just quickly make a video in 5 minutes about how your product or service satisfies the use case that you just wrote about for your bottom of funnel SEO landing page. And now you're targeting these keywords, not just with pages on your site, but also with video. And the video has the added benefit of being pushed out to watchers on the platforms. And you can use a tool like reusevideo.com that literally just makes it so you put your video onto one platform and it comes out everywhere else automatically, simultaneously. And then the third thing, if you're an SEO person, if you make a linkable asset, you still have to do distribution for that linkable asset. A linkable asset is something that's so cool or interesting or useful that people are linking to it. It's on your site and people are linking to it, so it gets backlinks. But you still have to do marketing for that linkable asset. Video is a great way to do marketing for that linkable asset. And if you continue building a brand on video, then you have more people to launch to. You build your own platform. You don't need to go to Product Hunt. You don't need to go to Beta List. You don't need to go to journalists. You get your own audience. And so you can launch linkable assets through that. And even if you don't want to make the content, you can still pay attractive people in places like Poland to make videos for you, one video a day for $300 to $500 a month. And I've done this. I will continue to do this. I've lived in Poland. I know $300 to $500 a month to make one video a day that doesn't take that long is great. The real issue is you have to find the right person. You have to find somebody who can be entertaining, who you can teach your niche to. Then it takes time to get started if the person doesn't have experience with actually making good content. But that's why I'm making this episode, because this episode is about how to make content that gets views, where people stop scrolling and watch it. And there's so much out there on how to make good content. But yeah, the reality, hiring somebody else to make videos, is that you still have to learn how to make good videos. It took me, I was posting at least one video every day. Sometimes I was posting 3 videos a day. And it took me 2.5 months to have my first real viral video, a video that got millions of views. And on that day that I got it, I made 7 videos in that day. Now, I was spending 5 minutes per video, so I still wasn't spending a lot of time per video, but it did take me a lot of reps to actually figure it out. And then even after that, I had the successes were few and far between because I didn't know what I was doing. There weren't people like me when I started, or if there weren't many of them. And now that I know what I know, it's a lot easier. Though I definitely make videos that flop all the time. So, okay, I want to share the actionable tips now. That's why if you're an SEO person, you should care about video. Or if you're just a normal digital marketing person, video is great. So there's so many reasons to do video. You build a brand, people trust you, use your face because people trust faces, people trust other people, and you can sell stuff and you can get plenty of other cool opportunities. It's actually something that's interesting. So I post every day on Instagram, today is going to be a great day. I go outside, I take a picture of wherever I am, and I post today is going to be a great day. And I can go to any city now because my audience is so It's not even that big, but it's big enough where I can go to literally any city, post today is going to be a great day, and somebody from that city will DM me and be like, yo, let's hang out, let's get coffee. That's amazing. That's so cool. All right, so this first thread that I want to share, or it's not a thread, excuse me, it's a post. The first post that I want to share is, I posted Reels for a month straight and this is what I learned. This is a no BS post about what I learned and thought I would share my 1 month journey. This subreddit, this is on the Instagram marketing subreddit. This subreddit helped me a lot, so I thought I would pay it back. This is my own personal experience, so results will vary for anybody and it may not translate for you, but this person is just all over the place. I have ADHD, this is what the person says. I have ADHD, so I'm literally just throwing up whatever I have in my mind, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so here we go. Here's the actual meat of it. So this person is a niche genre DJ, starting with around 400 followers and then grew to 12,700 followers with 2.2 million accounts reached, 438,000 accounts engaged, and 40 reels and 2 to 3 photo posts. That's really good. So only 40 videos, 2.2 million accounts reached. So the number one thing is reels, reels, reels. I have to say this so much. It's great to hear it from other people. Reels, reels, reels. The fastest way to grow is through reels. Before I even started, I asked myself, how will my niche be relatable to others? How can they benefit from watching my videos? What videos can I do that will win them over to following me? Since I am a DJ, I looked at other DJs in my niche that had a lot of followers and I researched what they were doing. 2 things that stood out: nostalgia and brain rot. So I started planning/making videos around those 2 things. 90% of my videos were short form, 80 to 30 seconds max. I planned Monday, gathered video assets for Tuesday, recorded 4 to 6 videos in batches on Wednesday, edited on Thursday and Friday, chilled for the weekend. These videos were for the next week. I repeated this cycle. That's interesting. I had Kata Dervishi come on this show. Kata is 24. She's making millions a year with her relationship jewelry brand called Soulmate Customs. And she does something similar to this, but she posts 7 times. She posts 7 times a day, but she makes her videos in batches as well. And she shared that on this show. That was episode 606 of The Edward Show, Making Millions with Insane High Frequency Posting, Kata Dervishi. Number 2 on this post is post times. When you start, post times does not matter as much as you think. With only 400 followers, I didn't have enough data to see when my followers were most active, so I experimented with different times for 3 weeks and saw which stuck. Comments and shares is what pushes IG to spread. Strong 3-second hooks, the holy trinity, audio, video, text. Post times don't matter. I'm saying this with my experience of making thousands of videos at this point for almost 900 days in a row. Post times don't matter. The 3-second hook, that does matter. People give your video 3 seconds before they scroll away. If a video does bad, it's most likely because you didn't catch them in the first 3 seconds. The holy trinity, is when you have compelling audio, compelling video, and compelling text on the screen, and the text can also be in the form of captions. That's the 3-second hook. That's a holy trinity of the 3-second hook. Number 3 of this post, engage. I replied to every comment the first hour and liked story mentions because I heard that the first hour is very important. Funny, engaging polls along with my reels have worked wonderful for me. Oh, that's interesting. Never thought using a poll. I think I can do a poll as a comment. But also, I'm terrible at responding to people on Instagram and TikTok. I don't think it matters. The responses matter that much. I think it's really just about the content. Content has to be good. If you don't respond, it's okay. But responding helps build up a community, and community is very important. Number 4 on this post, be patient. This was so hard for me because of my pea-brain instant gratification mindset. I love that. I would post and check on each post every 10 seconds and be disappointed. My tip is to post, engage with comments for an hour, and then move on to the next video. It was hard not to be disappointed when a video flopped, but I kept on pushing. It was absolutely dreadful for the first 3 weeks. Video X, Y, and Z that I worked quote unquote so hard on flops. Sad, whatever, leads me to the next topic. I had on Matt Diamante from Hey Tony Agency, another SEO, Instagram, TikTok person. And we talked about how we will spend sometimes hours on a video thinking this is the best video ever. It's going to go so viral. It's going to be great. And it completely flops. It bombs and nobody cares. And then we make a video that takes us 3 minutes to make. We don't even think twice about, and that goes viral. It happens. Move on. I like that advice. Number 5 on this post is lower your effing ego. Viewers don't owe you anything. They don't even know you. Who am I to have any expectations for them to follow my quote unquote so amazing video? You have to give them something to earn their follow or like, whether it's skills, something they can learn, apply to their lives, made them laugh, and give them something to win them over. From my experience, it was not until the 3rd week where 3 of my videos blew up back to back, 1 to 1.3 million views. Then the followers started just flooding in, 8,000 followers over the weekend. The video was nostalgic, meme funny DJ mashup. I believe it's a combination of luck, good hook, good lighting, and editing. Every video has room for improvements. If it flopped, ask yourself why. Was it not engaging? Is the editing timing not good? Bad lighting? Whatever. And if a video is good, Instagram will push it. The algorithm is not broken. Look at yourself before you blame Instagram. That's my biggest takeaway from this rant over. And that's this post. I posted Reels for a month straight, and this is what I learned. So many ways for a DJ to monetize, aside from just gigs. Obviously, there's gigs. This person can sell a DJ pack of digital products, like downloadable DJ-related assets, mashup packs, nostalgia and remix bundles, sample kits, transition sound effects, short tutorial breakdowns. Person can partner with brands, music gear, apps, clothing, fellow creators and DJs for cross promos, or just like simple memberships like with Patreon or Ko-Fi, or even an Instagram subscription for behind the scenes content. Just so much. All right, this next one is a lot shorter. I really like this one too. It's called I Built a Heart-Driven Instagram Page to 333,000 followers and 71 million views. Here's what I learned. Last year, I started an Instagram page built entirely on emotion. No hacks, no growth pods, just real raw stories that speak to people's hearts. The idea is stories of courage, kindness, and connection that hit deep. Animal theme. Fast forward 333,000 followers, 71 million views in the past 30 days. Following 0 other people, it turned into something way bigger than I imagined. Here's what worked and what I would tell anybody starting out. Emotional storytelling is better than trends. When you share a moment that makes people feel, they pause, they engage, they follow. Curiosity is universal. Use it in your titles and hooks. It's human nature. We have to know what happens next. The algorithm always changes, so test every now and then and have fun with it. Length, structure, editing styles, caption, tone. Some reels flop. Some hit 10 to 50 million views. You won't know unless you dare to fail. Build a tribe, not just traffic. I have a community with over 1,000 members. People want to belong to something that aligns with their values. But it's even more important with answering comments. The algorithm thinks you're best friends and then your content gets pushed out more. Replying back to 1 comment doesn't make a difference. 2 or 10 comments, that adds up. And this is a final thing, the 3-second rule is a thing, but it doesn't have to be extraordinary, curiosity, or a transition. So the 3-second hook, people give your video 3 seconds before they scroll away, and this person loves responding to comments. Look, I respond to comments, just not that often. I still don't think it really makes a huge difference. If you have a viral piece of content, it gets pushed out. That's the way that it goes. But commenting helps build a community. I comment because I'm grateful that people watch my stuff and I like the attention. And so that's fun for me. That's why I respond to comments. The last thing that I want to say is, and I talked about this earlier, it sounds like this second person has a faceless channel. Faceless channels can be successful. It's way easier if you have a consistent face. Or faces in general always do better. That is statistically proven that faces in general get more likes and comments. I think it's around 30 to 40% more likes and comments if you have a face in the video. The age just doesn't matter. The gender doesn't matter. Just having a face, the number of faces don't matter. Just having a face makes a 30 to 40% difference. But people buy from people. People trust other people. So if it's your face or a consistent person who you are building up to represent your brand, stuff like that helps. And then, like I said, if you're an SEO person, video is so good for search engine optimization. It ranks fast. It ranks well. If you're putting up bottom of funnel SEO landing pages every 2 days, you're getting content from that you can use. You can use video to promote a linkable asset, and it doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to take that much time. You literally can make videos yourself using the TikTok app and then have the videos get pushed out everywhere else using reusevideo.com. Anyway, video is great. And these are some very solid tips from the Instagram marketing subreddit on how to make engaging videos. If you want more on video, I have a huge lesson on it in my SEO program, Compact Keywords, compactkeywords.com, about using SEO to get customers, users, and warm leads. And that is all for episode 637 of my daily digital marketing show, 637 days in a row. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of days in a row. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. If you watch, a lot of people who listen, they listen on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. They don't know that they can watch me say all of this nonsense. No, I'm joking, but you can watch me say all of this stuff on YouTube, and I have graphics as well. So if you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, check out the YouTube channel. On YouTube, I am at Build in Public, one word, and I will talk to you all again tomorrow. Bye now.